Welcome to Living Fuel TV. I'm Casey Krejci. So you did pretty well at breakfast and even at lunch. So what's for dinner? Unfortunately, most people don't ask that question until it's too late, until the hunger and cravings have taken over completely and there's very little choice left. It's just feeding yourself. So how do you decide to make the right decision at dinner? First of all, you have to do a look back to your breakfast and your lunch and possibly even your dinner the night before. Did you have anything in those meals that disqualifies a certain food from this meal? Right now we're talking about protein. Protein, as we have talked about over the past, is totally key, and you really need to design your meals around your protein source or sources. So let's say you're at dinner time and you look back and you had breakfast was steak and eggs, or lunch you had a steak for lunch. So if you had red meat or even lamb for lunch or even breakfast, you wouldn't want to do it again for dinner. That can cause problems in your health. Now, why is that? Because dark meat requires a lot of chewing, and most people don't chew their food, and then it's a long process in the digestive system. It takes a lot of mechanical and biochemical breaking down. So essentially it's time-release nutrients, time-release protein. So a piece of steak can stay in one's stomach or digestive system for 30 hours trying to be digested or in the digestion process. So if you were to have another steak merely 6 hours or 12 hours later, you're still dealing with the previous one eaten. And so that's what we call digestive congestion. You do want to avoid that. Everything is about flow, and certainly the digestive system falls into that category. So now you've determined that maybe, let's say we've had a steak earlier in the day, so we're going to have chicken for dinner. So how do you design your meal with chicken? You have a chicken breast. Well, let's just say a regular chicken breast is about 30 grams of protein on the average. And so you either have a breast and a half of protein to get to your 50 grams, assuming again, a 150-pound person wanting a gram of protein per pound of body weight per day on the average. So let's just say that 50 grams is your goal for that meal. So if you want 50 grams from chicken, you're going to have to increase the amount from one chicken breast to 1.5 or more chicken breasts. Or you can add other protein sources like cottage cheese or beans or other sources like that. So if you get to a meal and you see you're not going to get to the recommended amount of protein for you, then consider getting a protein powder that is good for you, or a wholemeal super smoothie, and make yourself the amount of protein you need in one of these delicious drinks, so that it will supplement the amount of protein that's actually in the meal you're sitting down to. Now, a lot of people will sit down to a salad. Vegetarians, for instance, vegetarians that don't eat eggs or fish and that sort of thing, they will have all kinds of beans and such in a salad, and they're not getting near enough protein for one, but secondly, they're getting a lot of carbohydrates in the pursuit of the protein. So again, a protein shake or a wholemeal super smoothie is an ideal companion to that salad, so that you know that you got everything that you needed for that meal. So once you have your protein source decided on, surround it with a lot of dark colored and brightly colored vegetables, green leafy vegetables and so on, because you can eat a lot of these things because it has so many nutrients in it. It is nutrient dense and fiber dense, and this is something extraordinarily powerful for your health. So if you're looking for, you're still hungry at the end of your meal, consider another salad for dessert, because you want to feel full, but you don't want to feel bloated. So you don't want to take it over the edge, but these are techniques that can work for you. They can help you sleep better, they can help you perform better, they can help you look better, and if you apply these techniques throughout the day, you will have a better life. Hopefully these tips were helpful to you. God bless you, and have a great day.